Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody! New month, new hero! It's Scorpia from She-Ra, created by Arky the 7th and Doomslug. I feel like I forget to mention Doomslug all the time. She is here to hug everybody. At least one person is very happy to see her here, helping out the heroes. She is going to be fighting the Nether Warden, alongside Target Lantern Jack, First Response Doc Havoc, and First Appearance Night Mist, and they'll be fighting in Eldrinwood Village. That's all we need to know about that deck. Nether Warden starts the game, 3 Go Edicts and Perdition's Gate onto the card, 5 Wisp cards, 4 of them go into play, the rest go in the environment trash, shuffle the villain deck. Each hero next to a Spectre is haunted, that's how these get played. In the villain turn, if there are fewer than 4 haunted heroes, they get an extra card play. Then each Spectre deals the hero target next to it 2 infernal damage, and if Nether Warden would be destroyed, they flip instead. Here we go. The Possessed. If each hero is haunted, which they are, each player discards 2 cards and destroy this card. Well, shit. End of turn, everybody take 2. Okay, Lantern Jack. We'll start off with an unsettling condition. We will grab Incorporeal Form, and he heals 2. That's right, and he makes Spirits. So he is putting a card from his trash into play, face down, 1 HP hero target with the Spirit. Let's see, the Spectres only hit the hero target next to them, so they're not next to this, unfortunately. Draw a card. Well, Doc Havoc is going to play Unstable Serum, because that's all he's got. We will heal Night Mist. And then Power, draw a card. He'll hit Nether Warden for 1, draw another card. Night Mist will Enlightenment for 3. Normally I would give that to her, but I think we're going to give it to Scorpia instead. Her power is Raw Power. Discard the top card of your deck, and she deals a target that card's sparkle number of infernal damage. That is 1. Good job, Night Mist. Draw a card. Scorpia will start with Skilled Teamwork. The first time a hero target would deal themselves damage each turn, that hero may deal another target 2 damage of that type. Whenever a hero would deal damage that is reduced or prevented, so no damage is dealt, they may draw a card and discard a card. It's very cool. Her power is Spark. Scorpia deals a target 1 lightning damage. Increase the next damage dealt by another hero target by 1. So 1 more damage on Nether Warden. A floating +1. Draw a card. So nothing happens with the rules card until a trigger enters play. Speaking of, no, it's old Peg Simmons. In the environment turn, a player draws 2 cards and discards a card. That will be Night Mist. And so it goes. Nether Warden plays the Stricken. Restore each Spectre to its full HP, then destroy this card. Awesome. Being haunted is great. Everybody take 2. The Lantern Jack will heal 1 and get a +1. Now I'll play Ethereal Opponent and make another Spirit and draw a card. Start a turn, we won't destroy anything. Doc Havoc will play Painkillers on Scorpia. Damage she deals is irreducible. Start of that hero's turn, they may deal himself 2 toxic damage. Power, draw a card, hit Nether Warden for 2 with Scorpia's +1, and draw another card. Night Mist will play Master of Magic. For her power, she gets another ping on Nether Warden. That is delightful. Start of her turn, she may deal herself 2 toxic damage or destroy this card. So she'll hit herself 2, and she may deal another target 2 damage of that type. So let's hit Nether Warden. That's really cool. I actually don't want to play that card because Lantern Jack is making her job difficult. Scorpia will play Electrifying Discharge. The first time Scorpia deals a non-hero target lightning damage each turn, you may have her deal 1 target 1 lightning damage. And it doesn't say another target, so she can double up. As in right now, hit Nether Warden for 1 and 1, +1 to somebody, draw a card. Eldrinwood Village plays Sam Richards. Somebody draw 2 cards and discard a card. How about Lantern Jack? Scorpia can discard a card, that's fine. Nether Warden plays Aspect of the Gatekeeper. Okay, finally not another Spectre. Spectres are immune to damage dealt by heroes they're next to. Cool. End of turn. Everybody take 2. Lantern Jack heals 2 and gets a +1. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Spectre, put it into play. Otherwise, discard it. And this card deals the hero target with the highest HP 2 melee damage. That is a Spectre. It's the Tormented. This card deals the hero target with the highest HP 6 melee damage. Then destroy this card. That is Doc Havoc. Wow. That's it. Lantern Jack will Searing Truth. Deal 2 targets himself 2 radiant damage each. He'll do 4 to the Aspect of the Gatekeeper, 2 to Nether Warden, and then 2 radiant damage to himself. Heal 2, get a +1, which means he can deal 2 radiant damage to another target, make that 3 to Nether Warden. And then he heals 3. Power. I'm really shocked that I haven't taken any damage to those yet. Draw a card. I'm sure it'll come. Start of Doc Havoc's turn. Let us use the Unstable Serum to get rid of Sam Richards, because he's a jerk. And I'll play Doc's Flask. Oh right, one of those should have been increased by 1, which actually means the Aspect of the Gatekeeper is dead. Power, Doc Havoc will draw a card and hit Nether Warden for 1 and draw 1 more card. Night Mist plays a Heedless Lash and heals 1 for 4. Wow. Hit Nether Warden with that, and now I'll put that in my hand. Power. It's another 1. I am doing really good at that. cannot believe it. Alright, start of her turn, Scorpia hits herself for 2 toxic damage and hits Nether Warden for 2 toxic damage. That's so cool. Let's play Vigilant Gaze. The first time the hero target with lowest HP is dealt damage each turn, reduce that damage by 2. And remember that the spirits over here are the hero targets with lowest HP. Whenever multiple hero ongoing and or equipment cards will be destroyed at once, you may destroy this card instead. So that's, if something comes out and says destroy H cards, you can do that instead and just be done with it. Alright, power, hit Nether Warden for 1 and 1, +1 for somebody, draw a card. Eldrinwood Village sends us to Old Forest Road. When this card is played, each target regains a hit point. Somebody draw 2 and discard 1. How about Lantern Jack? And that's it. Nether Warden plays Call the Necromancer. Shuffle each Demon Inspector in the environment trash in the environment deck. There's just the one so far. The top card of the environment deck, if it's a target, it deals a hero with the highest HP 4 infernal damage. Otherwise, play the top card of the villain deck. Nope, it's another Old Forest Road. We're going to take our horse to the Old Forest Road. Oh wait, Lantern Jack cannot heal. What am I saying? Play top card of the villain deck. Do it again! Lil Marie. She's going to hit the highest for 4. That is Scorpia. And that's it. Everybody take 2. Lantern Jack heals 1 and gets a +1. Yeah, I need to get rid of those if I possibly can. I don't think I can, actually. Lantern Jack will haunt the guilty. 3 infernal damage. 2 Nether Warden. Reveal the top card of the deck. Oh, let's leave that there. That'll be fun. And he heals 2, and he turns that into a spirit. One of these days that will be important. Draw a card. You know what, that should have had 1 more damage on it because his HP was above max. Start of his turn, heal Scorpia, then do another unstable serum and heal Scorpia for 2. Power, everybody heal 1. Draw a card. Night Mist will play Tome of Elder Magic. Give me more than 1 damage with this power, please. 2. You're just being snotty at this. One of those damages should have been increased by 1. I keep forgetting him. I should just start putting that on Lantern Jack because he's likely to use it. Start of her turn, Scorpia hits herself for 2 and hits Nether Warden for 2. She's going on guard duty. The first time each player discards a card each turn, they may put it onto this card. When this card leaves play, return each of those cards to their owner's hands. That's very cool. Power is each player draws a card and discards a card, or you may even destroy this card. We've at least got a little bit of that happening. You know what, let's go ahead and do that. Draw a card and discard a card. That's neat. I won't destroy it. Alright, start a turn. Reveal the top 4 cards of the environment deck, put any targets and triggers into play. Discard the other revealed cards and destroy this card. We're doing that twice. That's the Wretched. Each hero is haunted, so we play the top card of the villain deck, then destroy that card. Rite of Ruination. Each player destroys one of their ongoing or equipment cards, or we just destroy Vigilant Gaze and don't have to worry about it. Then each player without a haunted hero destroys one of their ongoing or equipment cards. Well, they're all haunted, so that's fine. And then destroy that, and it goes in the villain trash, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's not until they flip that they start going in the environment trash when they're destroyed. Alright, that was 1 Old Forest Road. Trigger. On this card, it is played with the top card of 3 hero decks under this card. This card is indestructible while there's at least 1 card under it. Reveal cards to the top of the environment deck until an afflicted card is revealed, put it into play. So technically these 2 are still in revealed land. Okay, there weren't any, thankfully. Flip that card. Afflicted targets are werewolves, have no game text, reduce damage dealt to werewolves by 2. Start of the environment turn, if there are no triggers in play, flip this card. And the environment turn, bunch of damage happens. Oh boy, and we just got 2 more afflicted, so that's great. So one of those targets is not a werewolf currently. Okay, each small werewolf deals a non-werewolf with the lowest HP 2 usable melee damage. So we got a clever, small, common, clever, small. So that means destroying 2 of the spirits. Lantern Jack will deal a damage to Nether Warden and a damage to Nether Warden. Each clever werewolf deals the non-werewolf with the second highest HP 3 melee damage. That's Scorpia. Got 2 clever and 1 common. So first one hits Scorpia, second one actually hits Night Mist. And then each common werewolf deals a non-werewolf with the second lowest HP 4 melee damage. That's another spirit. Isn't it great that we have those? Lantern Jack hits Nether Warden for 1. Okay, Nether Warden, the Cursed. Each hero is haunted. This card deals each hero target 3 infernal damage, then destroy this card. Well, oh yeah, Scorpia's damage is irreducible. Let's not forget that. Lantern Jack heals 1 and gets a +1, which he will then spend to deal 2 damage to Nether Warden. End of turn, everybody take 2. Lantern Jack will play Vengeful Apparition. He deals himself 1 infernal damage, which means he heals 2 and gets a +1. And because he dealt himself infernal damage, he can deal another target 2 damage of that type, so that'll be 3 with the +1. I guess I will flip Nether Warden. Restore Nether Warden's HP to 40. Perdition's Gate from under this card into play. Then shuffle the 3 Goetic cards from under this card into the environment deck. Oh dear, the environment deck is almost empty. Everybody's haunted. Reduce damage dealt to Netherwarden by 1 for each haunted hero. Right, that's a problem. And the villain turn each specter deals here next to 3 infernal damage. Yeah, so now we actually want to kill those. When a Goetic card will be put in the villain trash, put it in the environment trash instead. Start of the villain turn. The villain card is on top of the environment deck. Play it, otherwise discard it, and play the top card of the villain deck. Cool. Oh, you know what? That actually does say to put it in the environment trash. It's on the card, it's not on anybody else. Increases next damage dealt to a non-hero target by 3. And then he makes a spirit and draw a card. Start of turn, let us heal Night Mist for 1. Field dressing, everybody heal 1. Except for Lantern Jack. Off of that I'll play Syringe Darts. Power Syringe Darts, let's start hurting specters. Draw a card, end of his turn we will destroy one of the werewolves. Night Mist finally gets her frickin' amulet. Let's use her base power. That's a 2. I'd rather take out one of the specters. Draw a card. At the start of turn, Scorpia will hit herself for 2 toxic damage, which means she can take out one of the werewolves with her irreducible toxic damage. Scorpia will play Eager Helper. When this card is played, discard a card, and Scorpia regains 2 HP. She needs it. At the end of your turn, you may destroy this card. If you do, one player may draw cards until they have 5 cards in their hand. Power. She will deal 1 lightning and 1 lightning damage to a werewolf to take it out. +1 to somebody. Draw a card. And then I will destroy Eager Helper so she can draw 3 more cards. Start the environment turn. Discard a card from under this card. Then each werewolf recovers a hit point. Then destroy this card except it's indestructible. Eerie Quiet. Increase psychic and sonic damage by 1. Oh, that's gross. And the environment turn, each hero may deal themselves 1 psychic damage, put a card from their trash on top of their deck. Start of the turn, play top card of the villain deck, then destroy this card. This sounds exciting. Alright, small werewolves. Now we have 1 clever and 1 common. So, clever werewolf hits the non-werewolf with the second highest HP for 3, I'm sorry, it's not 3 melee damage, it's 5 melee damage. Oh gosh. We are going to make use of Tom Barton's effect. I'll move 2 cards from hand to the bottom of their deck. Scorpia will do 1, and Doc Havoc will do 1. So prevent that damage, and instead, non-werewolf, the second lowest HP, takes 4. How about this Spectre, since it is tied with that spirit? Okay, and then each hero may deal themselves 2 psychic damage, put a card from their trash on top of their deck. And one person who does this can also deal that damage to another target. I'm going to have that be Scorpia, because she can do 2 damage to Netherwarden with her irreducible damage. Card from trash on top of deck. How about Eager Helper? That would be nice. Okay, start of the villain turn. Villain cards on top of the environment deck, so we play it. And it is Eligos. Haunted heroes cannot regain HP, that's not good. And Netherwarden plays a card. Grave Peril. Netherwarden's immune to damage dealt by environment cards. Whenever an environment card enters play, the hero with the highest HP deals himself 1 infernal damage. That hero is haunted, this damage is irreducible. And in turn, each specter next to deals the hero next to 3 infernal damage. That's Doc Havoc. Night Mist will discard 2 cards to kill her specter. Or actually, no, she's going to keep hers. We'll take out Doc Havoc's. So now Netherwarden has 1 damage reduction. We should be able to deal with that. Villain target with the lowest HP other than this card, which is Netherwarden. Deals the hero target with the highest HP 4 irreducible melee damage. That will be Lantern Jack, who heals 2 and gets a +1. Okay, neat. Lantern Jack will haunt the guilty. 2, 6, 7 infernal damage, dropping Eligos. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. The Tormented. Increased damage dealt by this card by 1. We can deal with that. And he heals 3. And he gets a spirit. Draw a card. Start of turn. Heal Scorpia for 1. Unstable Serum again, to no one's surprise. Heal Night Mist with that. Power. If there's only 1 Spectre in play, I could hit Netherwarden, or I could heal everybody. Let's heal everybody. Oh, except, that's right. Night Mist can't heal, so the Unstable Serum heals Scorpia instead, and I guess I will hit Netherwarden for 1 with the syringes. Draw a card. I guess I did want to get rid of that. Night Mist needs to skip and draw 2, unfortunately. Start a turn. Scorpia hits herself for 2 and hits Netherwarden for 2. Scorpia will play Hugger. She's a hugger. Reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Power, which I'm going to use now. Scorpia and one other hero regain 2 HP each. That hero may use a power if they do destroy one of your cards. So she'll heal 2. Doc Havoc will heal 2. He will ping Netherwarden for 1 more damage. And we will destroy Guard Duty, putting all of these cards back in their players' hands. Yeah, it's true. I could actually be taking advantage of the damage reduction in the environment to draw and discard. I'm going to say I did that with the syringe darts on this turn. Didn't help. Alright, start a turn, discard a card from under that card. And then play the top card of the villain deck and destroy that card. Gross. The Tormented will go on Lantern Jack. Elginwood Village plays, hey, another trigger. Triggers are indestructible while there is at least one werewolf in play. That's terrible. Increased damage dealt by werewolves by 1. That is also terrible. Start the environment turn, destroy this card. Yeah, that's a problem. So, Clever One is hitting the highest for 7 melee damage now. Or, no, 6 melee damage. Night Mist will throw a card on the bottom of her deck, and so will Lantern Jack. Prevent that damage. That still means the second lowest is taking 5, but that's okay because it's a spirit. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry, they can... Night Mist could have healed. I forget what card it was that was preventing that, but it's not Grave Peril. Oh yeah, and the hero with the highest HP should have dealt himself 1 infernal damage. That's Doc Havoc. It's not irreducible, but he can deal 2 infernal damage, reduced to 1 to Nether Warden. Or actually, no. He can't deal any damage, but he can draw a card and discard a card. And that's it. Alright, a villain card is not on top of the environment deck, so we play the top card of the villain deck. Rite of Ruination, oh dear. So if you're haunted, you destroy 2 cards, otherwise you destroy 1. It's ongoing equipment, so I can't drop the Spectre, unfortunately. Oh no, Lantern Jack loses both of his ongoings, that's bad. And then they get to play another card, Spectral Raiment, reduce damage dealt to Nether Warden by non-haunted targets by 1. And the villain turn, Nether Warden regains X HP, where X is H minus number of haunted heroes. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. Okay, everybody next to a Spectre takes 3. Lantern Jack takes 4 because of his special boy. Night Mist will discard 2 and redirect that to Lantern Jack's Spectre. And I think that's it. Oh, except that Nether Warden also regains 2 HP. Gross. Okay, Lantern Jack needs his stuff back. Unsettling Condition. Incorporeal Form. He heals 2, and then we turn that into a Spirit, and he draws a card. Start of turn. Let's heal Night Mist for 1. And Field Dressing. Everybody heal 1, including Lantern Jack. He's not at full this time. And off of that, I'll play Gas Mask. Power. Everybody heal 1, except Lantern Jack at this point. Draw a card. End of turn, I can destroy a target. We will take out the Clever Werewolf. 1 to go. And Doc Havoc heals 2. Yay. Alright, Night Mist is going into Mist form. Draw 2 cards. Start of turn, Scorpia will hit herself for 2 toxic damage, and also hit the other werewolf for 2 toxic damage, because we need to do that. And we will play Eager Helper again. So discard a card, she heals 2. And then I'll use her base power to take that werewolf out. +1 to somebody. Draw a card. End of turn, I'll destroy Eager Helper and let Night Mist draw 2 cards. Okay, discard a card from under that, then destroy that card. Start of the environment turn, destroy that card. Okay, so it's still the full moon, but no triggers are active. Abandoned Shack. In the environment turn, each player may shuffle their hand to their deck and draw 2 cards. Reduce damage dealt to heroes that do so by 2 till the start of the next environment turn. That might be a good idea, actually. I have a lot of card draws to hand out. Okay, that's the only thing for the end of turn. I feel like Doc Havoc can do this. He is the highest, that might help. Ooh, good. Nobody else really wants to do that, I don't. Alright, that's it. Start a turn, we've got another Goetic card. Oh, it's Nibirius, the creepy one. Haunted heroes cannot draw cards. That's what it was. That's not good, because that includes Night Mist. And then Nether Warden gets to play a card for some reason. Call the Necromancer. Are there any demons or specters here? You better believe it. I believe that is all villain cards now. That's gross. Play top card of the environment deck. Hey, look, it's the Wretched. Let's go next to the non-haunted hero with the highest HP I don't get to pick. Shoot. That was a target, so deals the hero target with the highest HP, 4 infernal damage reduced to 2 against Doc Havoc. Also, you should have 4 more HP because both of those triggers got destroyed. Okay, everybody who is haunted take 3. Night Mist is obviously immune. Doc Havoc takes 1. Lantern Jack heals 1 and gets a +1. Oh yeah, except he took 4. Nether Warden regains 1 HP. End of the villain turn, play top card of the villain deck, because that's what we need. The Stricken. This goes next to Scorpia. Reduce damage dealt by the hero next to this card by 1. Well, that's not good. Oh, actually, no, that doesn't matter. Her damage is irreducible. If we can just keep her healthy, we can ignore that and free everybody else. Okay, we have some stuff to deal with here. Lantern Jack needs ethereal opponents. Thank goodness I put a bunch back into his deck. He heals 3, and we turn that into a spirit, and he draws a card. Doc Havoc is going to play these syringe darts. Well, first of all, heal Scorpia. And then syringe darts. Doc Havoc gets this +1, so he will take out his own Spectre, and the one next to Lantern Jack, who could not have drawn that card. Draw a card. Night Mist is staying in Mist form. No, wait, actually, no, she can't draw cards, so she needs to come out of Mist form. Planar Banishment. 1. Are you kidding me? We're getting rid of Spectral Raiment. And then with her power, it's a 2. Let's hit Nibirius with that. Draw a card. Alright, start of turn, Scorpia hits herself for 2, and she will hit Nibirius for 2. And then she will play Fond Memories. Move up to 3 ongoing cards from your trash to your hand. You may play a card. If you do, discard a card. I think it's a good time for Ancient Lineage. Each other hero may use a power. For each power used this way, discard a card, draw 2 cards. Lantern Jack won't, so this will be an even split for her. Doc Havoc will hit Nibirius and Night Mist Spectre for 2 each. And Night Mist gets 3 damage. Of course she does. I could hit Nether Warden with that, or I could just take out Nibirius. Discard 2 cards, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card for having played that. Power, let's take out this Spectre. That goes in the environment trash, and she can deal 1 damage to the Nether Warden, +1 to somebody, draw a card. Alright, start a turn, flip that back over, good gravy. Destroy that card. Doc Havoc heals 2. He is no longer protected. He has not gone down the stairs. Hey look, it's the Wretched. This goes next to the non-haunted hero with the highest HP. Guess whomst? But there's no horrible effects on this right now. Start of the villain turn. Play top card of the environment deck. It's Malphus. Damage dealt to 2 haunted heroes is irreducible. That's fine. Spectre deals the hero next to them 1 infernal damage. That's less fine. And then we play another aspect of the Gatekeeper. Spectres are immune to damage dealt by the heroes they are next to. End of turn. 3 damage. And then 1 more damage to the haunted heroes. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. It is a Spectre. Put it into play. This goes next to the non-haunted hero with the most cards in play. That is Lantern Jack. Hero next to this card cannot play more than 1 card, use more than 1 power, or draw more than 1 card each turn. That's not too bad, other than the other things that are going on. And that's it. Okay, Lantern Jack plays Banish Pretense and uses it as his power. Now all of our damage is irreducible. Draw a card. Start of turn, heal Scorpia for 1. And it's time to cauterize. So you can't deal damage to a Spectre next to you. He will hit Nether Warden for 2. And I should work on the aspect of the Gatekeeper, but I'm going to heal Scorpia for 2. Draw a card. Night Mist. Mistbound. No more playing cards for you. Of course, they can still play off the environment deck, but whatever. And her power finally does a 4. Let's hit Nether Warden with that. Draw a card. Start of turn, Scorpia hits herself for 2. She hits Nether Warden for 2. It's a good time for Eager Helper. She heals 2. Discard a card. Power, she will ping the aspect of the Gatekeeper for 1 and 1. Oh yeah, one of these should have been increased by 1. I think that was to the Nether Warden. Do another +1, I guess, on Doc Havoc. Now he's our damage dealer. Draw a card. End of turn, destroy Eager Helper. Let Doc Havoc draw 3 cards. Oh, finally. The environment plays Elagos. Now I believe haunted heroes cannot regain HP. Okay. That needs to go. At this point, essentially all damage is irreducible. Okay, Nether Warden gets to play the top card of the environment deck, and hey, it's the Wretched. Step in time. But then they can't play any more cards. Hooray! Everybody take 3. I'm going to redirect that to the aspect of the Gatekeeper. Lantern Jack. Oh, he can't heal, that's right. He heals nothing, but he gets a +1 anyways. Each Spectre deals the hero next to it 1 irreducible damage. And the villain target lowest HP other than this card, which is one of the Wretcheds, hits the highest for 4. That's Doc Havoc. This is getting nasty. Okay, our damage is no longer irreducible, unfortunately. Baleful Shine. He's at 10, his max is 14. +2, that's 6 damage to Elagos. He regains no HP, unfortunately. And then Banish Pretense, draw a card. Start of turn, Doc Havoc will heal Scorpia. And play Rapid Regen. Oh wait, no, he can't heal Scorpia, that's right, shit. Well, rapid regen anyways. 3 irreducible damage to Nether Warden, 2 damage to Elagos. We can heal again. Draw a card. Night Mist does Mistfield Recovery and heals 14. She's back to full. Now I wish I'd kept that other Eager Helper because she could really use it. Alright, start of turn. Scorpia hits herself and Nether Warden for 2 each. And then she will play Dismantling Blast. Scorpia deals a target 4 lightning damage. She will take out that Spectre. Till the start of your next turn, prevent all damage that target would deal to the hero target lowest HP. Well, it's not going to be dealing much damage anyways. With her power, she will hit Nether Warden for 1 and 1. +1 to somebody. Actually, that should have been Lantern Jack, who got the +1 last time, which means that in fact we could have healed her. Draw a card. This is so friggin' hard to keep track of, lol. Alright, last villain deck in the environment, and it goes right back on Night Mist, but that's fine. Sort of. Alright, shuffle the villain trash into its deck. The villain card is not on top of the environment deck. Oh, you're supposed to discard it. That's interesting. With an empty deck, how does this work? There's nothing to discard. Normally, if you would discard the top card of the deck, you would reshuffle and then discard the top card. But it says discard it. There's nothing to discard. I'm not discarding. Screw you. Play the top card of the villain deck. Tormented hits the highest for 6. Guess who? That's fine. She is here to sponge damage for a while. And after that, we get Call the Necromancer. Well, I don't like that. We were about to shuffle all the cards into the deck, and now we get all the villain cards. Again, this is bad. Play the top card. Oh, look, it's a Wretched. Play the top card of the villain deck. Spectral Raiment. That's disgusting. Actually, that's fine. That's going to be doing nothing at this point. Then destroy that card so it deals no damage. That's nice. Was that at the start of turn? I don't even remember at this point. No, that was the regular card play. Okay, end of turn. Everybody take 3. Lantern Jack heals 2 and gets +1. Everybody take 1 more. We need to get rid of that guy, I think. And Nether Warden regains no HP, so that's nice. Lantern Jack will haunt the guilty. 2, 3, 4 damage to Malphus. Feel the top card of the villain deck. It's an aspect of the Gatekeeper. That is not the worst thing in the world. Discard it. He heals 3. Banish Pretense. Draw a card. Okay, start of turn. Doc Havoc will heal Scorpia for 2. And I think it's time to Phosphor Blast. 1 irreducible radiant damage to everything. He can heal whatever he likes for 2. I'm actually going to heal the Spectres just so I don't deal them unnecessary damage. This guy, however, he can take 2. Lantern Jack actually heals 3 and he's back to full. So Nether Warden cannot regain HP now. Power. Take out Malphus and then heal himself for 3. Draw a card. Because the gas mask is not doing anything at this point because the villain refuses to let us have environment cards. Night Mist has to skip and draw 2 again. Start of her turn, she hits herself for 2 and hits Nether Warden for 2. Scorpia has 2 options, so we're going back to Vigilant Gaze, protecting the hero target with the lowest HP from damage and the party from multiple destructions. She's only got 1 power. Hit Nether Warden for 1 and 1. +1 up there. Draw a card. You know, actually I can get rid of the painkillers. I might want to do that. I technically don't need them. They're just here so she can deal extra damage. Well, at least there's not going to be any more triggers coming into play. The environment plays the Wretched, which plays the top card of the villain deck. It's the aspect of the Gatekeeper. Destroy that card. Start of turn, play the top card of the environment deck. It's the Wretched who plays the top card of the villain deck. Call of the Necromancer. Shuffles all of these back into the environment deck. Play the top card of the environment deck. Oh look, it's Malphus fucking again. He hits the highest for 4. That is Night Mist, who will, yes, discard her hand, send it right back into his face. That's what you get for showing up. And then we normal play. The Cursed deals each hero target 3 infernal damage. Well, the good news is it kills all the spirits. Because we can just ignore Vigilant Gaze. That's not the lowest, that's not the lowest, that's not the lowest. And now I can say that she's the lowest, so she only takes 1. Lantern Jack deals 2 damage and 1 damage to Malphus and 1 more damage to the Nether Warden. And then, yeah, Scorpia only takes 1, everybody else take 3. Lantern Jack heals 2 and gets a +1. Woof! End of turn, everybody take 3. It's still not great. Nether Warden regains nothing. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. Discard that. And this hits the highest for 2. That is Night Mist. Okay, we need to end the game now. Lantern Jack unfortunately can't really hit anything. Well, on the upside, Baleful Shine will do 4, 5, and take out that aspect of the Gatekeeper. Lantern Jack heals 3. Banish Pretense, draw a card. Start of turn, Doc Havoc will heal himself and play Stim Shot. Draw a card. One player may use a power now. How about Night Mist? 1 to Nether Warden. Could have been better. With his power, he will hit Nether Warden for 2 and heal Scorpia for 3. Draw a card. Night Mist skips to draw 2. Yeah, no environment cards have entered play in rounds at this point. Start of her turn. Scorpia is going to hit herself for 2 and hit Nether Warden for 2. I'm going to play Guard Duty again, but keep using her base power. Hit Nether Warden for 1 and 1, +1 to somebody. Draw a card. Damn it, would you please draw different cards, madam? You know what? Skilled teamwork should be allowing Doc Havoc to draw and discard every time he heals someone with damage. I'm just going to do that once. That is neat. What's not neat is playing a villain card. Oh god, it's Eligos again. Off the environment deck. And then we do it again, and it's Nibirius, so haunted heroes cannot draw cards or heal. And then we play a villain card. It's the Possessed. Everybody discard 2 cards. Uh-oh. That's not good. Destroy that card. Okay, everybody take 3. Shit, Scorpia's about to die. Oh wait, no she's not. Damage is not irreducible to us, so that is reduced to 1. Lantern Jack heals 2 and gets a +1. Nether Warden does not heal. Eligos makes somebody hit Lantern Jack for 4. And the villain turn play top card of the villain deck. The Tormented hits the highest for 6. That's gonna be Night Mist. Now she's the lowest. That's terrible. Okay, both of these guys need to go. On the other hand, Nether Warden has also 7 HP. We're going to play Unbearable Brightness and Banish Pretense and, well, not draw a card. Doc Havoc will heal Night Mist for 2. Phosphor Blast, 2 damage to Nether Warden, 1 to everything else. Can't heal anybody, unfortunately. We're healing that guy over there. but none of these targets can heal till the start of turn. Power, hit Nether Warden for 2, hit Nibirius for 2, draw no cards. Night Mist uses her power, 2 damage to the Nether Warden. She can't draw cards. Start of turn, Scorpia hits herself for 2, and hits the Nether Warden for 2, and good gravy, we win. I just barely got through that. Let's take a look at the rest of Scorpia's deck. Arcing Bolt. Scorpia deals a target 4 lightning damage, and she deals each target with less HP than that target 2 lightning damage. Tender Care. Reduce damage dealt to hero targets by 1. Did not want to use that because Lantern Jack likes dealing himself damage. At the start of your turn, X hero targets are gain a hit point each, where X is the number of your ongoing cards. Current Strike. Scorpia deals 1 target 2 melee damage and 1 lightning damage. Until the end of your next turn, redirect all damage dealt by Scorpia to that target. That goes really well with Arcing Bolt, doesn't it? That's the whole point of that. Self-Doubt. You may play this card even if you would otherwise be prevented. Other players and their heroes may play cards, use powers, and draw cards even if they would be otherwise prevented. You can't use powers. At the start of your turn, destroy this card, draw 2 cards, and Scorpia regains 2 HP. That actually would have been nice if she hadn't been last in turn order, because that would have been a giant middle finger to Nibirius. Crackling Strength, increased damage dealt by Scorpia by 1. Where was that when I needed it? Garnet Lightning. Scorpia deals each other target 1 lightning damage. For each target damage this way, you may discard a card. If you do, Scorpia deals that target 3 lightning damage. Wow, that's nice. And that is it. So, yes, if you want to hug your friends into submission with lightning and stuff, Scorpia has some really unique support options, and she's also a decent damage dealer. You can find her on Sentinels of Etheria. You can find Nether Warden on Menagerie of the Multiverse, Target Lantern Jack on Sentinels Community Customs Classics, and Eldrinwood Village on Vain Facade. As always, thank you for watching. Thanks everybody for being here and keeping my spirits up, because geez, that was a heck of a game. Tabletop Simulator, the review is called DLC, Sentinels of Etheria, Sentinels Community Customs Classics, Menagerie of the Multiverse, and Vain Facade. Not like screen against product. Please support the official release and flip.